Good morning, grade ones. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about how all living things and non-living things are connected. So every living thing and non-living thing forms the environment. All life is interconnected in a delicate balance. There's a relationship of give and take. For example, most plants need soil to survive, which we know is a non-living thing. They need soil to grow and live and get nutrients from. And in turn, the plants help the soil to become more fertile and healthy. And when plants die, they decompose and break down, and that helps to make the soil rich with nutrients. We also know that all living things need oxygen to breathe. Oxygen, again, is non-living, but oxygen is provided by the air. Water is another non-living thing that all living things need to survive. Plants and fish are living things that can live in the water. So I'm going to take you on a little walk sort of through the neighborhood and our backyard to just sort of investigate some of the living things that live there and how they depend on non-living things and how sort of the ecosystem works all together. So I hope you enjoy it.
Boys and girls, check out these beehives that my neighbor had installed on their property. Bees are a vital part to a healthy environment and help plants to grow and reproduce. They do this by transferring pollen between flowering plants, and they keep the cycle of life turning. In every hive, there's one queen bee whose only job is to lay eggs. There are drones, the male bees, and their job is to mate with the queen. All the rest of the bees are the workers, which are the female bees. They collect the pollen, take care of the babies, protect and clean the hive. Next up on the agenda is birds.
Good morning, boys and girls. It's early in the morning, and I'm just going to be taking you on a little walk, our nature walk. It's going to continue this morning. I'm looking for some Baltimore Orioles. They come out this way usually around 8 o'clock in the morning and around 6 o'clock p.m. So we're going to see if we have any luck today. Come follow me.
I'm over near the bird feeders now. Here you will see a beautiful male mallard duck. Look at his green head and interesting color patterns. Mallard ducks can live near lakes, ponds, marshes, and rivers. Their webbed feet make them excellent swimmers. They eat frogs, salamanders, toads, fish, and a variety of grains and plants. Mallard ducks help to spread seeds to new locations and help keep wetland plant communities diverse. I have my son Isaiah here with me today. He's in grade 6. Say hi, Isaiah. He likes to watch birds too, so that's why I brought him along today. He's very good at spotting them. Grade 1s, check out this beautiful cardinal. Take a look at the red color. It's stunning. Birds are an important part of the food web. They are prey for animals such as raccoons, foxes, and snakes, and they eat insects, which can control pests in gardens and on farms. They are also important pollinators like the bees and help to disperse seeds. Take a look at this, boys and girls. This is a very rare sighting, an indigo bunting. They pass through this area when they are migrating. You will also see a more common sight, the golden finch. Take a look at this hole in the ground. What animal does it belong to? My guess is a chipmunk. Chipmunks play an important role as prey for other animals and also help to spread seeds. Look at this animal's hole. My guess is it's a fox's den. Foxes help to control the population of many small mammals such as chipmunks, squirrels, and mice. They also eat a variety of plants. Now let's pretend it's a hot summer day and you're standing at the edge of a pond. As you look around, you see many different plants and grasses. You hear the sounds of birds calling, crickets chirping, and frogs croaking. You look in the water. Plants are floating on the water, and birds are diving down to catch their next meal. You look a bit deeper and see fish swimming by. Pond ecosystems are full of activity and life. All right, boys and girls, I'm super excited. After my 8th attempt, I finally caught a fish to show you. Fish breathe through their gills to get oxygen that comes from the water and from the plants that live in the pond. Of course, as soon as I'm done here, I will put this fish back into the pond as they will eventually release carbon dioxide that goes back into the water, and it's a continuous process that sustains the living things in the pond. I do believe that this is a largemouth bass that I've caught. You can see a close-up there. I'm just going to remove some of the plant life, some of the seaweed that
occurs naturally in the pond, and just lift that off there. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls, I just wanted to show you two different ways that plants' seeds travel. So these burrs can get caught in animals' fur, and then they can travel to other places and plant themselves and relocate in another area. And similarly, this cattail, you can see the little seeds that are inside this fluff, and as the fluff spreads to new locations, maybe by the wind or in a creek, it can replant itself in other areas, and that is a little bit more about the cycle of life.